we see a real opportunity for Jamaica to grow local food production. We've established a target of a reduction of the food import bill by 25% over 5 years, 5% per year. This is consistent with the decision regionally of CARICOM to reduce food imports from outside the region by 25% by 2025. We will begin what they should have been ending, and here's how we plan to do it. Mr. Speaker, during the last PNP administration, Minister Roger Clark of blessed memory removed Irish potato from the importation basket. This has been reversed. This has since been reversed under this government. The next PNP government will ensure that we become self-sufficient in Irish potato and onion production again. Our expansion of the school feeding program will benefit local farmers who will provide food grown locally. We will establish special economic zones for agriculture, focusing on export-led production for the crops that Jamaica enjoys a competitive advantage in, such as yam and spices like ginger and turmeric, nutmeg and pimento, as well as our orchard crops, the breadfruits and the mangoes, and of course, medicinal ganja. Mr. Speaker, an agricultural management system will be implemented to track what crops are under production, what their maturity dates are, and what their expected yields are. This will enable a better management of local production and the data-driven control of food imports. Yes. An app will be put out there for farmers to use and keep them directly in touch with buyers in the trade, empowering our farmers.
That's right.
Yes. Mr. Speaker, we will provide a dedicated source of financial support for local food production by establishing an agricultural development fund. We will fund it from the existing import taxes on food. For example, an earmarked allocation of 1% of current food imports would raise approximately $2.5 billion per annum for that fund. Our vision is to provide much-needed assistance for local farmers in relation to essential inputs like tools, equipment and machinery, water storage and irrigation systems, and to help them with land preparation and to produce storage facilities and access to finance. Mr. Speaker, the next PNP government will strengthen Jamaica's food security and expand irrigation and research capabilities in the sector by implementing our SMART program, the Sustainable Management of Agriculture through Research and Technology. We are moving agriculture from hoe and machete to modern technology. Measures under the SMART program have already been announced, but I'll give you some highlights. Increasing the productivity of our farmers through the introduction of improved climate-smart farming systems and technology-driven farming operations. Repairing farm roads to enable our farmers to access the farms and transport their produce to market. Engaging private sector, major private sector players in poultry, agro-processing, milk and livestock production to create an enabling environment that they require so that they can expand their already very significant contribution to the sector. Strengthening the arrangements to protect farmers from agricultural theft, including aggressively using the Proceeds of Crime Act regime to take the profits out of agricultural crime. People who reap what our farmers sow. Yes. And we will revive state support in the areas of marketing and distribution, including having clean markets with suitable facilities so that vendors and customers can conduct their business in dignity. Mr. Speaker, we will facilitate the deepening of linkages between farmers and other sectors in the economy, especially hotels and restaurants, with the aim of significantly increasing the volume of locally produced foods that our hotels purchase. We started it, and we intend to take it to another level. Yes, sir. Mr. Speaker, the medical and therapeutic ganja industry is crying out for regulatory reform. We will overhaul the current system of regulation, which has allowed to stymie the progress of the industry in the last 9 years. And we will ensure the inclusion of small farmers in the industry by reducing the barriers to entry and encouraging linkages with well-capitalized processors. And we will also facilitate home-based production of ganja, integrating with licensed processors. And that is a major change. Mr. Speaker, at the end of the day, there are, I think, 262,000 registered farmers in Jamaica. And 80% of economic activity in rural Jamaica is directly linked to agriculture. We are making our farmers a priority in the next PNP government. Farmers, hold on. Help is on the way. A better life is ahead for the Jamaican farmer.